When Hyman Reingold started the small business in 1925 right here in Concord, New Hampshire, he had no idea that it would grow to such a wonderful traditional family business with over 25,000 square feet of show space, with 7 different show floors, and offering impeccable products and services. Hi, I'm Chris LeBrake, local realtor and host of Explore My Town, Concord, New Hampshire. Are you in need of new furniture and decor? Maybe looking for a no-pressure shopping experience? Do you enjoy traveling through a variety of showcases, giving you different decorating ideas? Come with me as I show you around this wonderful local business that has stood the test of time. They've been offering impeccable service and products to their customers for over 120 years. Welcome to Endicott Furniture. Your town is my town. Let's explore together. Hi, I'm here today with Eric Reingold, 4th generation owner of Endicott Furniture. And if you have never seen this place yet, boy, you need to come down and check it out. And if you've been a long-time customer, come back in and see all the wonderful new things they have here. So, Eric, my first question to you is, what styles of furniture do you guys sell here?
Well, thank you, Chris, for the wonderful plug on my business. Styles of furniture that we have here at Endicott, we try to stay as close to home as possible. So much of what you all have seen as you walked around the store is made right here in New England, right here in New Hampshire. The greater majority of it, I would say about 90 to 95%, is made in America. North Carolina is still the furniture capital of the world. Beyond that, we have some traditional stylings, although I know that we have been known as kind of a traditional and old-fashioned store. However, because of my wonderful sales staff, we've actually brought in a lot more interesting styles, mid-century modern, transitional, some contemporary.
Can you tell us, do you sell anything else here besides furniture?
Sure, yeah. We have, furniture is a very vague title. A lot of people will classify furniture as anything that goes into their house. I like to break that up into subcategories. We have mattresses, excellent New England made mattresses that are two-sided. You can flip them over and sleep on both sides. A lot of mattresses aren't made like that anymore. And that's also a 4th generation owned company. We have lots of side tables, end tables, notch key type of things, a lot of locally made things, cutting boards, art, things that you put on tables, all sorts of odds and ends, lamps, anything you can imagine for the house. We carry and we sell to the best of our ability.
So can you tell us about some of the brands you might carry that people might be familiar with? And can you also tell us about something maybe new that you have that people have never heard of before?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. I'm a little bit biased because I'm born and raised into furniture, so I'm not super familiar with what people are familiar with. I can name brands like Palliser Furniture, which is a huge Canadian company, Canadell, which is a dining room company out of Canada as well, Temple Furniture, which is the world's greatest sofa, the way that it's built to last literally generations. Wow. The reason that you buy a new sofa is because the style has changed, not because it's failing on you. We get in business with manufacturers because they are as local as we can get, and they have good customer service. If a manufacturer doesn't give us good customer service, I tend not to sell them because I like to fight for the customer. I like to make sure that they're buying furniture once and not returning every couple of years, even though I'd like to see them. Something that's interesting that people may not have heard of is a company called Greenington Furniture, which is out of Washington State. It's us. Everything they provide to us is made out of 100% solid bamboo. The other interesting part of bamboo furniture is that there's no finished color added to it. All the color that you see here in the store, there's some that are stripes, some that have reddish browns, very light color. It's all through the burning process, through the kiln process.
Wow.
And because bamboo is such a sugary wood, it burns. The longer it's in the kiln, the darker it gets because those sugars are burning. We look like a small shop from the outside, but we actually have about 25,000 square feet. We have 2 separate basement levels that don't connect. We have a huge upstairs. We have a mattress section, dining, bedroom, living room, almost anything that you can think of for the house, spanning about 2 different buildings, actually more like 3 or 4 different buildings that we've punched through over the years. So to me, it's all one building, but from the outside, it's an aerial view. You have about 3 or 4 buildings that this is connected through over the years.
Yeah, for sure. It's very surprising how large you are. And I think a lot of people might make the drive all the way down to like Nashua, where some of the big box furniture stores are. And this size definitely is similar to what you'd find down there.
Absolutely.
But I think the quality is just a whole different level.
Well, thank you so much for saying that.
Yeah, for your durability and getting bang for your buck.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. Well, we have excellent quality furniture, and we try to be the best in customer service as well. I want my customers coming back here and feeling good about shopping here.
Eric, so last thing, just can you tell us a little bit about the history of this store here?
Absolutely. We were founded in 1925 by my great-grandfather. We started in the ground floor of the Endicott Hotel, which is why we're called Endicott Furniture. The Endicott Hotel is still across the street. In the 1940s or so, we moved over here, and we've been kind of growing outwards since then. In this store, if you were to come visit, you would see a cash register that my great-grandfather bought secondhand back in 1925. So we don't know the actual date of it. We just know it's almost 100 years old, at least. If you're looking for a local real estate agent that supports your local community, reach out to my friend Chris at Keller Williams.
Come on over to Endicott Furniture and prepare to be impressed by what they have to offer. Make sure to block out plenty of time so you can visit all the different buildings and the 7 show floors. With all these options, you're bound to find several things here that you're really going to love and want to bring home. You can find Endicott Furniture right here at 12 South Main Street in Concord, New Hampshire.